Hull on this boat has been done. Heavy cut, perfected, a little bit of wax. The top side, on the other hand, ew, gross. It's pretty wrecked. I've touched it with a little Super Duty just to speed things up. You can see all the nasty swirls all through it. That's just to get some of the oxidation off. And by oxidation, what I'm talking about is underneath this snap line where the canvas cover is, you can see it just disappears. Orange oxidized gel coat. There's a little bit of reflection, there's none. There's a little bit, there's none. So the entire top side I'm using heavy cut, and pretty much just heavy cut, followed with a little bit of wax. And it's coming out pretty nice. I'm not ashamed of it. However, I still have a little bit more to go. And the parts that I have to do still... Sorry about that, guys. The wind noise was legit. Anyway, a lot of times when I'm doing a boat like this, sometimes I don't tape off the non-skid on the Swimstep. I just kind of go over it with wax. But today, because I'm doing all this with the boat that looked really bad, I want it to kind of present an image, like letting the customer know that a detailer actually was there and one who particularly cared about the results. So I taped off all the non-skid, and I'm just going to use heavy cut and that wool pad on my buffer, obviously lots of tape, to get this nasty oxidized gel coat to shine up a little bit. And the only place it's got to shine is right about there where stuff's been rubbing off onto it. And with just a little bit of time, you can get a fairly decent reflection. And the juxtaposition between the dull non-skid and the shiny gel coat really kind of presents a product that I like to deliver to somebody who pays to have a detailer detail the boat. So what I'm going to do is probably put you on pause. I'm not going to show you how I do this. It's basically the same stuff I always do. A little bit of compound, a little bit of time, lots of sweat, FYI, and apparently some wind noise. But after I'm done, I will show you what it looks like. Right here, I'm probably just pointing out random stuff that I can't remember right now, but the wind was blowing so hard you probably couldn't hear it anyway. I'm going to take off all these snaps. I'm going to work on this transom wall a little bit. I've already touched this section, but to blend it all together, I'll end up touching it again. But you can see already, it does have kind of a nice presentation when you're finished. So when I am finished, I'll come back and we'll take a look at this. And if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. But I promise you, if you go through all the steps to make your boat look really good, this is one of the, I don't know, icing on the cake. It's the cherry on top. It's the candle that sits atop your birthday cake. I mean, you want it. I like it. You might. Well, there you go. Shiny deck lines. It's nice, right? I mean, you can at least tell that a detailer was back here. There's a reflection all the way through the transom. And it looks far cry better than this. So if you want to do all the work to make a boat look really good, do the extra steps, go the extra mile, and make it so every time they grab this latch, they know that somebody was there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I got a little bit more to go. Get out of my face. This is a little teeny lesson. So most people, when they're spurring out their pads, they always do the flat side that's on the boat the most. And maybe if you flip your pad over, you get this side. But very rarely do people spend a lot of time here. So if you're compounding and you find you get a lot of scratches and you don't know where they come from, a lot of times if you've used this edge and it has some compound in it, you haven't used the compound long enough to break the compound down all the way. So it has the big pieces of grit. So when you're spurring out your pad, don't just run over it once or twice. Give it a good, make sure it's soft and clean and there's no giant pieces in there that are eventually going to fall in front of this piece and smooth gel coat, giving you scratches. That's all I got. I tried to do that one-handed, but while it was spinning, it almost fell off and killed me. So anyway, have a great day. Now, right about here, I usually ask you to subscribe or give a thumbs up, but you don't have to. I'm just trying to pressure you into doing it.